that's my left hand, not my right hand.
It looks really reverse and weird to me. Anyway, because I'm sitting over here and you're over there. It's never mind.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, hi.
Hey,
Gravy Kids. We're here, and that's JD,
and that's Chan,
and we have some friends with us, and we're gonna do some gravy time.
We got Mike with us tonight.
What's up, gravy makers?
What's up there?
Fat boy.
Spatula something. I don't know.
Spatula throwers?
Spatula King.
Spatula King.
There we go. And then we got
Spatula Flippers.
Mr. Matt with us.
Greetings and salutations.
And he is the au jus slurper.
Ooh. Delicious.
Oh my.
I love a good au jus.
And tonight
we got a special guest with us tonight. We got Mr. Drew with us.
Hey guys.
What's up, Drew?
Good. How are you guys?
Awful.
Oh. That's not surprising.
Yeah, I'm not surprised at all.
Not.
And Mr.
And of course, Jose.
Oh,
the button pusher.
Hi guys. I'm the button pusher tonight. I'm Brian Brink tonight. Shout out to the Brinkalizer. I hope to live up to your lofty standards, brother. I'm here.
Big shoes to fill.
I'm going to try. I don't know.
That's all you can do.
I know. That's it.
I have faith, Jose. I have faith.
Nice.
Well,
thanks very much.
I'm glad everybody's here tonight.
Yes. It's good to see everyone.
Mm-hmm.
Is everybody working on something?
Yeah.
What are you doing, Matt?
This fucking Hellboy base.
I sense some frustration in Matt's voice tonight.
Well, I can't. It's like one of those things. Like I drive a lot. I drive a lot for work to fucking get there. And like I'll just be thinking about shit in my head, like, oh, I could do this. Oh, let's try that. I'm just fucking all over the place. Whatever.
Well, I mean, if you need any help, you do have friends you can shout out to, and
I know, but I don't want to be like a fucking burden. Like I don't want to be like, we need help. Help me. You're my only hope.
I mean, we can sit in the corner and stroke our beards and
just
stroke each other's beards.
Yeah, figure it out.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Together.
Braid them together. Jesus Christ. Yeah, and I got my Mystic Legion thing in.
Oh, nice.
No, not all right.
Why?
Not all right at all.
What's
wrong?
So
I wanted fucking. I've been waiting for a year, and I wanted fucking bearded orc guy. Right? That's the only fucking guy I wanted from the entire wave, and they sent me this fucking dickhead.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh.
Hold on. Let me blow that up.
That's
not what I want. Like, who the fuck is this? Little fucking goat goblin dude? Like, no. So now it's like, what do I do? Do I fucking contact them?
Yeah.
The guy is not.
They're really good about that shit.
The guy, when I looked at my, I opened it, I was like, oh, fucking here he is. Hooray. Like, my day's turned around. I fucking open it up and it's that fuck nut. But when I looked up the name on my order slip, they sent me what was on the ordering slip. So that could totally be my fucking fault.
Yeah, but you can talk to him. Just talk to him.
I'd call them. They're very good. They got very good customer service.
Wait a minute. The ordering slip has the figure that they sent you. on it?
Yes.
That means
Yep.
you fucked up.
God damn it. I fucking Polak this shit.
You know what? Because I had a similar experience in like around Thanksgiving. Like, you know, like PlayStation had the
Right.
fucking the deals. Renew your PlayStation Plus for $45 instead of $60. And I'm like, all right, bet. And I did it. But the fucking ad for PS Now looks exactly the same as PS Plus. So I wound up buying the PS Now. And then my PS Plus ran out, and I'm like, "What the fuck?" I renewed this shit, and when I looked, I was ready to email them, and then I looked, and it said, "I bought the PS Now, not the PS Plus." I was like, "Okay."
Yeah.
Womp womp.
That sucks.
Yeah.
You know, when they do that.
Yeah.
I have to double and triple check stuff because I'll forget what I did or what I'm
Yeah.
trying to do. Most of the
Well,
time when it comes
I'm like
to ordering stuff.
90% sure I clicked on the picture. And this was also when fucking twat Megalopolis was running they shit. When this last
Oh,
wave
man.
came out.
That might
So
be the
I-
explanation right there.
Yeah.
I know I clicked on fucking bearded orc, old boy orc. And I just opened that and I was like, motherfucker.
If you go back to the old Store Horseman site and
Yeah.
you look at your order, that'll tell you exactly what you ordered.
Yeah, or just
So
look
you
it up
could-
in your emails.
Yeah.
Yeah, that too.
Oh yeah, the email. Or is the one
It was a
that you
long time
wanted
ago, though.
still available, or is it sold out?
I could probably go on BBTS.
Try that. Try the Four Horsemen
Yeah.
first.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
I
mean, it's
call
not
'em-
like it's not like it was just disappointing. And then I'm like trying to fucking take up the tile in my bathroom, and I made
Oh,
a
no.
giant fucking mess. And Sal went up my ass and down the other.
Oh boy.
I
You have
fucking
two asses? Wait,
yeah.
That explains a lot.
Yeah.
just checking.
I'm just made an ass. Just a giant fucking ass.
Well,
Well
I
then,
love Wednesdays.
it sounds like it's been a heck of a day.
It's just been a shit. Like we started this bathroom project, and it's a fucking abortion. Like nothing is good. It's all
Oh,
bad.
Mr.
Like every time we try to do something, it's like, amazingly, that's fucked up too. Wow.
Listen, I already know I suck at doing kind of like home improvement projects or anything like that. Like I don't even bother. The most I'll do is put together like a chair like this. Like I just recently got this chair and put it together. I think that's about as far as I go. Or like a DVD shelf like that.
I was like, why isn't Mike my neighbor? Like that motherfucker
Yeah.
would come over and just be like,
love
boop, boop. Nope, you got to do this. Boop, boop, boop.
I love to come help you.
I'd come help you.
I know,
would
I
too.
know, I know, I know.
Did you
It's
see
just, it's just have some fucking pride. At the end of the day, you're in the fucking trades and like whatever. Like, don't just be a fucking goon and do shit half-at. Ugh.
Dude, I unbury shit like that all the time, and it never fucking ceases to amaze me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, how the fuck are you even have bags on or a fucking measuring tape in your hand or whatever?
You just want to, you kind of want to be like, did you charge money to do this?
Yeah.
Right.
You know? Like, yeah. I'm with you guys.
Did you see what Mr. Paul Rossi said?
Yeah. He said I'd be angry all the time with two asses.
I'm the real Mr. Furious up in this bitch.
Okay.
Yeah, they are all hacks. That's right.
So, aside from that, are you all right, buddy? Are you good?
No, I'm never all right.
Okay.
Ow. No.
Okay.
I'm going
I
to take a
tried.
little of my medicine. I need my medicine.
It's time for your medicine.
It's time for my fucking medicine. I never do this on a fucking weeknight. Like, I don't do my medicine on a weeknight.
It's time. It's time for your medicine.
What you got right there?
Stand
What is
up
that?
late on a school night.
Vitamin H.
Woo! Damn.
It's that legal shit, Jose. Like, it's all legal in Massachusetts.
I went to the pharmacy myself.
Did you?
Look at
Fuck
your
yeah.
eyes.
It's even a green bottle.
And a green bottle. Yep.
Well,
But-
then.
Well, it looks like you're gonna work on feeling a little better.
Yep.
Mr. Mike, what are you working on?
A whole bunch of stuff. So primarily, this my action figures customs, the demon,
Whoa.
and
Whoa.
all of his accessories. He's ogre size.
How many ogre bucks did you buy, Mike?
A lot.
You can whisper it.
72.
And then this is his collar.
Holy
Made
shit!
up of a bunch of spikes, and there's a
on,
backbone on it,
Jose, can you blow him up?
Oh yeah, hold on, man.
Oh,
Sorry.
so to speak.
it's okay. Whoa.
So yeah, that'll
that's
be
a cool
fun to paint.
piece.
Yeah. And this is his belt buckle, which is almost as big as a regular size head.
That's the dude's
Pretty
belt
cool.
buckle.
Yeah.
You know that guy's into country music.
Well, he is a member of Hell, so that's possible. So I got, and then this is another my action figure is a moving jaw.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
Oh,
Pretty cool.
The orc
It's,
skull.
Wow.
Yeah.
Orc.
And this demon from Planetary Dog Toys.
Oh, wow.
I haven't done one of him yet. It's fucking weird trying to do backwards on the camera there.
I know.
Yeah.
And what else? Oh yeah, I got a couple of these spike torsos. These things are really cool.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, those are cool.
This is what I'm not sure if I want to take another purple apart or wait and see what happens on the. Of course, it's going to be a long wait before that comes out, so I'll probably end up ripping a purple apart.
Mm.
Right.
Are pieces like that compatible with the Mythics stuff
Yeah.
after you paint
Mhm.
it? Oh, sweet. Nice.
That's what's a huge allure for me is you just pop arms off, pop legs off, different heads, and mix and match. And,
Mm.
that's what's that. In my opinion, that's what's setting the mythic stuff apart.
Mhm.
Is this secondary market of like
Custom.
I can customize this, I can do that. That's what my boy Dave Cologne, like that's what
oh yeah,
like he went that motherfucker went in both feet,
Yeah.
you know.
yeah, he's
Mm.
good. He's really good.
He's
Yeah.
real good.
Yeah.
Real good.
He's got a hell of an orc collection. He showed me some pictures one time. I'm like, Jesus Christ, dude, you got like fucking 50 of these damn things. They're all fucking beautiful looking.
And I think that's what sets apart the line is like the secondary shit. And you can kind of like just let your mind go wild and just do whatever. And there's people out there making shit for it. And it's
Yeah.
fucking amazing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
Is anybody trying to do like the kind of like what the Mythics guys were doing themselves with like the He-Man homages and stuff? Like, are anybody else trying to like do other
Oh,
characters
yeah.
and stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh
I
yeah.
did a couple
Oh
of
nice,
them.
nice. All right, cool. That's cool.
Here's a beast man that I did a
You
while
did.
ago.
That's
Oh
what you did,
yeah, that's nice. Oh, let me blow that up. Forget I'm producing here. Keep reminding me. Just crack the
Yeah.
whip. Crack the whip. All right.
No,
Nice.
okay.
That looks great.
No, it looks amazing, and that's what sets the line apart. Is like you can, being a fucking D&D nerd. It's like, oh, I could create my fucking character that I had when I was in 8th grade.
Yeah,
You know what I
yeah.
mean? And you could just like mix and match, and like it's just
What was-
it's really cool.
Yeah, it's as
What
a
was
big.
that waist armor, Mike?
What's
What was
that?
that waist armor? The waist armor on that. What was that from?
That was from a NECA Predator. I can't remember which one.
Nice. Nice.
Drew,
It's
can
a
I
little-
ask you something? Can I ask you something, Drew? Before we
Yeah.
continue, where you
No, go ahead.
from, man?
From Tennessee.
All right.
Not too far away from Matt. Deluxe
Speaking of
Baldwin.
Drew, is Drew going to be working on anything tonight? Are you working on anything?
No, just hanging out with you guys this time.
That's cool. That's
That's
good.
cool.
Awesome.
I don't know if I
We're a
could
welcoming bunch.
paint and I don't know if I could paint and talk to you guys and everything. At the same time.
It is.
Plus, I don't want to wear my big goofy glasses.
Oh
Man, there's no shame in that game.
Yeah,
I've got to wear. I have to wear them to paint now. I've got so used to
Yeah.
wearing them that I have to now to paint.
Yeah.
We talked about this before. I prefer the little stand.
Yeah, I got one of those too.
Yeah, that's how I roll.
I just use that for light mostly, where I can direct the light where I want to.
Will you read me bedtime stories, Drew? Like your voice is very soothing. Like I feel somehow better.
The hick Dr. Seuss.
Yeah, no, like I don't know, like just sit down. We'll read like fucking Das Kapital. We'll just get into it. Like
evil or something.
Yeah,
like you got Drew
I
down
have no
south,
mouth.
totally chill and mellow and shit, and then you got Matt way up north in the right corner, all
fucking
a little irritated.
Little.
Thank you, Mike, for being kind.
I love you, Matt.
I love you too, brother. It's very soothing. It's very soothing.
Yeah.
Just changed it into a very heartwarming show, Drew. Just talking.
Well, I want to say thank you for joining us.
Yeah,
you guys are welcome. I enjoy watching you guys every week, just about. So I don't think I missed but maybe one show. So
Yeah, you're in the chat.
Honestly, like, thanks for sharing your customs too, because
Yes.
you are
Yes.
doing
Yeah.
amazing stuff. It's
Well,
really
thank you.
beautiful.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
look at
I'm
your
about
work,
to
and I'm
just
like,
hand
fuck
everything
this, I'm
over to
quitting.
you. So.
Yeah.
I'm overwhelmed right now with commissions. It's
Nice.
it's.
I bet.
I don't know whether to hate it or like it.
Yeah.
What have I done?
Yeah, I opened the gates and they gave.
I'd be
it to me.
flattered, but I think I'd be too much pressure. Because if I fuck
just-
something up of mine, I don't give a shit. I can just paint
Right.
over it. But
I haven't messed anything up, broken
You
anything.
can always fix it. You know what I mean? You can always
yeah,
If it's
like
not a
I
bad break.
I get what you're saying. That the thing is, you gotta just like be rational and reasonable with yourself. Don't take on like 35. You know what I mean? And you just have to. I don't have the fucking patience. Like I tell someone to go fuck themselves. Send them
Luckily,
their boy back with
people
a
are
fucking
patient.
turd. You know?
Yeah, luckily I haven't run into anybody that's not been impatient with me yet. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Plus I'm a slow painter, so
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Me
it takes
too.
a while.
As long as you're honest with people, you're like, hey, look, like I don't know when I'm gonna get this out to you. I will get it out to you, but at the end, like don't, you know, like
Yeah,
I know a lot of-
I don't give them a time limit or anything. I'll just say it'll get done.
yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What about
So, yeah.
what about you, Stan?
Well, what about Jose? Is Jose working on anything? Or are you?
I'm working on a couple of things. I'm working on this
Long Island iced
hurricane right here. This vodka. This vodka and Crystal Light mixture that some of you guys got to try, and like Matt, I'll probably be taking my medicine also. So you know,
He's gonna get red faced like Brian did on the fireball.
Yeah, but I just want to hang out with you guys. I haven't dipped into my artistic side in a while. The last time, like I think I remember doing painting was like with the Unrustable stuff that came out like a couple of years ago. You know, I it was fun. Like I was kind of like I was digging it. But it's just like I feel like I just don't have this space to be doing stuff like that. Like it's like I gotta, you know, take that out and then wrap it all up and put it away, and it's like a pain in the ass. You know,
It's tough if you don't have like an
area I could just leave it and then come to it and just, you know, but you know, maybe soon on a future episode I'll get down with you guys.
All right.
that'd be great.
Yeah.
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 a lot of fun.
Get you some Gundams or something.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
And to answer Matt's question, I'm working on making Slutty Joes downstairs.
Yes.
So I'm gonna be dipping in and out because I don't make sloppy joes. I make slutty joes, and them bitches is gonna get done by the end of the show. So
Nice.
gotta get them done. But I'll be in and out. What are you working on? I think is what everyone wants to know tonight.
Well, I'm gonna play with some foam tonight,
Mm.
and yeah, I think I'm gonna build some figure risers for shelves. I guess we'll build them to fit in some detox
To start with.
Yeah.
All right.
So
Well,
we'll be making lots of noise and scraping and all kinds of stuff.
I do want to say hi to everybody in the chat and thanks for joining us. It's pretty awesome. And to answer Charlotte's question, what's Slutty Joe's? Slutty Joe's are sloppy Joe's. They're just
Slutty.
They're
slutty.
I cannot wait to try one of those.
So this is a term that came from the shop, and it's like,
Yeah.
you know, the Jake, the guy that owns the place, he'd be like, you know what? I could go for a nice slutty cheeseburger.
Yeah. Yeah. So
Or like she'll bring in mashed potatoes for his birthday or something, and he'll just be like, I hope those are super slutty. So it's just become a thing.
And that's just
Nice.
a term. Sloppy, slutty,
Sloppy
delicious, full of flavor, you know. Everything you'd want in a slutty Joe.
Yeah, it's all about boobies and butts.
I think that's gonna catch on. I think that's gonna catch on.
I think that's gonna become a thing.
And it's not just like a term for female anything. Joe's slutty Joe's are a thing.
Yeah.
Oh.
So yeah,
What you got
he's been
there?
playing with he can't put these guys down. Like this guy here. Look at that.
That looks amazing.
Did you take the mask off yet, JD?
Oh
yeah. Oh yeah.
I haven't taken mine. It was the fire horse.
He's got a horsey too.
Wait,
Nice.
you didn't take his mask off?
Oh yeah, that looks
that
dope.
looks badass.
That looks cool.
Nice.
He's fucking creepy.
He's got 4 nostril holes.
It's a good thing I got 4 of them.
Yeah.
I can have masked and unmasked.
It's been a pretty good week. We've got between like Tuesday and today, we got an all-in package showed up yesterday.
I just got mine today. Showed up
This showed up
right
today.
before I got home. Oh, nice. Thomas.
Yeah. Waiting for that.
Drew dropped.
Oh.
He's got
Oh man.
hopefully gets back in here.
Oh man.
Oh man. I wasn't expecting that voice though. I wasn't. I don't know what I was expecting, but I wasn't that.
No.
No.
Do you just like feel really calm when you hear a southern accent?
Yeah.
I do.
It all depends. Like you get that Alabama, like that doesn't make me feel comfortable at all. In fact, quite the opposite.
My internet went out.
That's okay. It happens.
But the apparently the sweet Tennessee vibes,
Oh yeah.
like they're just very like, that's I don't know.
My partner Jason, he's from Mississippi, and he's never gets excited. He talks fairly, like all relaxed, and he's like, "Man, fuck that shit," and instead of like really quick.
Right.
But he's a pleasure to work with. He's really funny.
All right.
It is relaxing.
You guys entertain yourselves for a minute. I'm going to grab a piece of foam here.
Okay.
And we'll get started.
So
I'll
we're
be right
gonna
back.
have to start doing story time with Drew.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. I see. We gotta pick a book every week.
Yeah.
Oh, we have a
Like reading
a
Rainbow.
trivia question to come up with.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Brian said I had to do it.
It's not,
Oh, that's,
you don't want to use that one.
no, I don't want to use this.
Them the rules.
Are you sure? Like, here's a piece here.
Them the rules. So how did you get into Mythics, Drew?
Actually, the first ones I saw was from the first wave on BBTS, and I went back and forth ordering them, and then cancel them and order them, cancel them, and I finally
Figure what?
ordered them, and they came in, and that was it. I didn't know that until I saw them on BBTS,
Here's one.
and then I got into the looking on the Horseman's website and stuff, and finally.
Okay. We should be
So-
okay.
That was it. And that was it.
It
Then
was all over from there.
yeah, it was all over from there.
All right.
So what are we doing? Do we need the gravy cam?
Yeah.
Hey JD,
Gravy
sir.
can.
I was going to ask you, have you ever used one of those paint shakers?
No.
No? Okay.
I need one.
Yeah, I thought about and they said that a lot of tattoo artists use it to shake their inks and stuff.
Yeah.
But I didn't know if you had one or used one.
No. The one guy that used to work at the shop, he had one, and wow, it because I mean, it's kind of like the Citadel stuff where if you have a color that's really thick, like your bases and stuff like that,
Yeah.
they do get gummy and all that kind of stuff. But like, stick them in that mixer, and it's like it just off the line. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I use a lot of army paints, and they separate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The color and the pigments and stuff separate. So I was wanting to use them for those.
They're not super expensive. They're what, like $30?
You can get some expensive ones, but you can get some cheaper ones for like $30.
Yeah.
I mean, you can get some
Charlotte
crazy ones
has
for
a
like $200.
question. She says, so gravy related, when you work with foam, do you paint it with straight paint, or does anyone else add wood glue to change it to a more solid material?
Add wood glue.
I know people that add
So,
Mod Podge
like
to
Mod
their
Mod
to their
Podge.
like base coat. I've heard of people doing that, but I've never heard of anyone of using wood glue. No, that's interesting. Doesn't wood glue dry clear though?
It does.
Yeah, and it's I think it's almost like using PVA glue. Almost.
Yeah.
Okay.
Really, I think wood glue's a little has a little more gritty.
I would think, yeah.
Yeah, no, I usually just go straight if I'm doing foam shit, I just go straight to I prime it and then paint it just like I normally do.
Do you spray onto the foam, Matt?
Do I use a spray paint?
Yeah, or do you just go brush paint?
So I use it depends. If I have a big piece, I'll bust out the airbrush.
Airbrush.
I get a little nervous with anything like out of a spray can, like a rattle can.
Yeah,
like
it can eat it.
Like how it's gonna react with the foam.
So she's why am I echoing?
Oh, because this is.
That's not good.
There you go. Oh, there you go.
She said she learned it from Terreno. It is PVA glue.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
Okay. We'll be here.
Yeah, I mean,
Somebody's gonna have to watch the chat.
Check on those sluts, all right?
I can.
does it
We
work?
gotta make some slide joes, guys. Turning.
I mean, if it works for you, Charlotte, like I've never experimented with it.
No, I just mix paint with Mod Podge.
Yeah.
I don't know how well this is gonna work, but we're gonna give it a shot.
It'll work.
It'll work.
It'll work just fine.
I got like 20 paintbrushes in front of me, and they're all fucking garbage.
You need to get that brush, soap, Mike.
Yeah.
So JD, these risers you're making, it's like these are like risers, so you could kind of like elevate like certain figures that you would want, like in a DTOF. Okay, cool.
Yep. Yeah, and I'm gonna make this to as close to DTOF size as I can.
Nice.
So I'm gonna have to change that blade sometime soon. So DTOF is almost 14 inches wide. So
Yeah.
cut this little shy of 14 inches. And I figure, what do you think? We'll do like base shelf, and then because it's what 11 and 3/4 deep. So this is 13 by 4. Yeah, here.
I just got permission to get a couple detolfs.
Oh yeah.
And looked on IKEA's site near the one near our house, and they're totally out of them. I'm like, God damn it!
Aren't they doing away with the detox?
Oh, are
They
they?
better not.
I hope not.
We need
I thought they were going to replace them with a different style, but I'm not positive.
I like the way you said that too. Got permission. You know that man knows. Happy wife, happy life.
Well, we kind of give ourselves an allowance every month,
Mhm.
and disposable income. And
Okay.
I was like, since I redid these shelves, I'm like, I kind of like to put some detolfs like right behind me. And I said, I'll use some of my allowance money. And she goes, well, we could just buy those out of the budget, and I'm like, well, yeah, but it's not like. She goes, it's furniture. And I'm like, all right. I didn't
Don't
put up an
question it.
argument.
Don't question.
Sweet.
Hey, honey, you are correct. I will go with that. As
When
usual.
you're right.
Yep. Enough said.
We
So
don't have an IKEA near us at all.
I pass one every day on the way to work.
Yeah. Had to go to, I think we went to North Carolina to IKEA there, and I got some.
Yeah, the shipping would just be crazy. So it'd be
Oh,
worth
yeah,
driving there.
Yeah.
The shipping was, I checked, and it was like $200 shipping on one of those things.
Jesus Christ.
Holy nuts.
I can take that money and drive there and come back.
Hell yeah. Even if you rented a truck or something, it'd be cheaper.
Yeah, we got SUV, so we didn't have to
Oh, nice.
do that. So I think I went and bought 5 and put in the back of the truck.
Nice.
5 detops?
Yeah.
That's how I might be able to shoehorn 5 in there. Maybe just 4.
I think I've got 6 or 7 altogether.
So have you guys put the deodor lights in those or whatever they're called?
I use the strips.
The light kits?
The LED strips. I use those.
Yeah. So I was looking there too, and they have the kit. It was like $28, I think, but it only had 4 light strips. And when I've seen them displayed before, people have the lights running all the way up it. Like there's like 4 or 5 levels in that thing. I'm like, shit, you'd have to buy 4 of those goddamn kits just to light the whole thing up. Unless I'm smoking crack.
No.
I don't know about those kits. I bought a kit at Home Depot. I can't remember what it was. It had 4 different strips that's about 12 inches long and the adhesive to the bottom of the shelves. I can't remember what the name of them are, though.
I got those for those metal shelves. I got a whole bunch of them. They're pretty cheap. And they hide really well, too.
I mean, you can wire up anything you want, technically.
Yeah.
It's just
Do you generally just put 4 in one detolf, JD?
Yeah, there's only 4 spaces.
Oh, okay.
So I think I bought the deodors, but I got the RGB ones. So all right, let's see what that for. Arf.
Oh, that's my dog.
Yeah.
The neighbors are out. He's going to get rowdy.
Oh no. There we go. Get a little behind the scenes there. I'm gonna have to figure something out to do this proper at a later time. So we're gonna cut these at 4 inches. Well, we did this. This piece is at 8, of course, and then this one we're gonna do at 4. So
I'll be right back.
I like that
I'll be right
square.
back.
All right.
you what? You like
I like
what?
that square.
Oh,
Yeah. Nice metal, fancy one.
yeah, it's all right. It was shit I bought when I was a plumber, or I was working at like retail plumber stuff.
Mm.
What do we think?
Thanks, Greg. I appreciate that. I just gotta kind of look at it. All right, thanks. Cool.
Think that's good, huh?
I'm not an electrician by any means.
No?
No.
Why not?
Electricity likes me. Likes to shock me.
Likes the. Yeah, that's. This will be.
This is all low volt stuff, though.
Dog hair. Some dog hair for now.
Yeah, I haven't decided how I'm gonna do my displays. I haven't bought a heat off yet, so I'm just like, I like what you did with the shelves, Mike. I thought that was really
Thanks.
slick. Are you gonna glass those in?
Yeah, so I went and populated the shelves.
Yeah, I saw that post. It's like
Yeah,
you couldn't wait for the glass.
I couldn't wait, and now they're fucking packed. Not like packed, but they're like nice and evenly spaced. Like it doesn't look too congested or nothing.
Right.
Yeah, I'll probably. Kim brought up a good point about, because I was gonna like case it out in wood and stuff, and then put some either fold down shelves or some sliding glass or something on there. I'll do something. I'm still kind of in the brainstorming idea.
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah, but I do like just being able to pluck them off the shelves and fuck with them. So we'll see. I'll probably end up doing all that other stuff.
They look good.
You gonna go plexiglass or real glass?
Yeah, something like that. Probably real glass.
Real, yeah.
It's expensive, but I think
It's
it looks
worth
nice.
it.
Yeah.
Well, it's like you listen to the Four Dummies, the display stuff they've been doing.
Yeah.
Like makes a lot of sense. It's like you spend crazy money on this shit, and then it's like you put it in a sack. You know what I mean?
$20 Walmart fucking garage shelf or something.
Yeah.
Did you see that picture of that white shelf that tipped over in that guy's room, and there was just Transformers all over the goddamn place?
Oh, yeah.
No.
All broken and shit.
Oh.
I felt bad.
I think
for
I
that
missed
dude.
that one.
It was, he used like those plastic this white plastic garage shelves.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're designed to like hold a soccer ball or something.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Holds that quart of oil.
Well, there was one
the
floating.
funnel.
There was one floating around that I saw a while ago, and it was just somebody. It was a fucking Hot Toys shelf that just went over.
Oh no.
It's like oof, that's like the fucking Iron Man Hot Toy, the Hulkbuster one.
Oh
It's
man.
like it's like
That's an expensive crash there.
yeah, it's like okay, that's probably well over $1,000 worth of toys, and you put it on a fucking $20 shelf.
Yeah.
You kind of get what you fucking get, man.
Yeah.
Like I'm sorry, but
Yeah, I used to collect Hot Toys, but I got out of it when they started getting to be about $300 a piece. I had to get out of it.
Yeah.
yeah,
I never did get into it.
I'm in on Hot Toys right now.
I first started buying Hot Toys when they were like $75 a piece.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh wow.
And they were like model kits. You know, they come in different pieces you'd have to put together and stuff, like the first Predators and Aliens figures.
Oh no
Uh,
shit. Did you sell them?
No, I still have them.
Something like that.
That could be your kid's college
Size?
fund.
yeah, I was just
What?
gonna say, are probably worth quite a bit.
I've got all the original,
Really?
the Aliens Marines. I've got all those. And Ripley.
Wow.
And I
That's
got
cool.
all the Predators. They come out in Aliens. They come out with them.
I like Predators. I got quite a few NECAs.
Paul says, I'm sorry, but I never feel bad about shitty shelf crashes. Don't be cheap.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
You know, it's one thing if your fucking cat goes in there and goes fucking shit house, like, yeah, that sucks.
Yeah.
But if you expect your, fucking MP collection that's like, like well over $1,000 and you buy a fucking shit ass shelf,
Yep. You kind of ask for it.
It's like you're almost doing it to yourself, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, and I figure you would feel it, like if you didn't put a lot of money into shelving or whatever, like just based off how it feels to you, like you would know how many figures you'd be able to put on
Right.
it, in order to, before
Yeah.
it doesn't support anymore. So
Right.
Well, just putting
agree with
this
that.
together and having them spaced out, it looks so much better.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And it just, I mean, I just sit here and I just look at it. It's like, fuck yeah, that's fucking awesome.
Do you just like? I'm not. This is constructive, Mike. So please, it comes from a place of love.
Yeah, no worries.
Do you not like? Do you just like A poses?
So they're just sitting on there right now.
Okay, all right.
So I plan on taking them all off and still doing all the work. But yeah, they are all kind of A pose.
Do you prefer that, or is that are you gonna?
No, I put them in poses and shit.
Right on. They're just kind of.
I just straightened them out and just kind of got them hanging
Yeah,
out right now.
all right.
They're all going back into totes as soon as inspiration hits me. I'm like, okay, time to get all the tools back out and
yeah.
we're gonna spin this
Greg
thing out.
T just said Matt probably keeps his cans of bread
Bread
in
the
a detox.
Greg, joke, Gary. Greg, fucking joke's on you, man. I don't own a fucking detox.
Eats his bread in a can on the way home. He don't make it to the detox.
Yeah, exactly. I just bite into them shits and fucking squeeze right in my mouth hole.
Like
Oh,
fucking
go.
Popeye and shit.
That's where he gets his strength.
Yeah. That's why I'm pissed off all the time eating all this canned bread.
Canned bread. How is that, by the way?
Don't knock it till you tried it. It's sweet.
Bread in a can.
Yeah,
Why does it
dude.
have to be in a can though? Oh, is it just so it can last longer? Like just something you can
Yeah,
have
like-
if you want to
yeah.
have bread, it'll just last. Walking Dead type shit. You could
Yeah,
fucking,
yeah. When the
and
downfall of society.
Walking Dead it happens and there's no farms and you can't get bread. Like that's
Yep.
your only hope right there.
Yep.
Bread in a can.
Am I right in assuming that it's kind of like the texture of like a pumpernickel, like a heavy, thick?
Yes, and it's kind of
Mola-
sweet. It's like a molasses bread,
Okay.
and you can get it. I'll send you guys some. I've just been fucking
Bread in a can.
Brink got some.
Yeah. The cool thing, Jose, was Brian took the bread out of the can and then he put it right back into the can. They held it big. I was like, wow, that's some hardcore shit there.
It's yeah. It sounds terrible. I know how it sounds, but like I grew up with that shit. That way it was like Saturday night was fucking baked beans, some sort of sausage, be it kielbasa, hot dog, bratwurst, some sort of sausage, and fucking bread in a can, man.
Yeah, the thing, like, it's like I've never really, like, at least as far as that, I don't want to say like it's anything crazy or off the wall, because I mean you could probably maybe say the same thing about Spam, right, or anything like that,
Yeah.
like any kind of meat in a can kind of thing, right? But
Right.
but I was like used to that. I was used to growing up kind of eating like tuna fish. Used to, you know, the Libby's, you know, Vienna sausage, you know,
Yep.
Deviled ham.
and stuff like that, and Spam, you know. So, but but never bread. Like, you know, whenever we got bread, it was always the loaf, you know, the Wonder Bread or
Yeah,
whatever, or the
right.
Italian bread, you know. So,
Yeah.
so hearing bread in a can is like, it sounds like a foreign concept to me.
Yeah.
Almost.
It is.
You know?
Like, it's not everywhere, and like most people don't, you know, like, never fucked with it. I get me. It might be just like a fucking New England thing, you know.
I'll look for it. I'll check like the aisles
If you don't
and
find it,
see if
Jose,
they have
I'll
something.
I'll send you. Just to try, like, just.
I already know I'm not gonna like it. I'll tell you right now. I already know I'm not gonna like it, but I'll definitely try it.
Why don't you think you like? Like, do you not like bacon?
My taste my taste buds are not exotic like at all, man. Like I don't like. I'm not like a seafood guy. The only thing I could do is like tuna fish. That's about it. That's calamari, you know, fried like Italian style. Like kind of I could do that. Hibachi style shrimp, like where you're not seeing the tail or anything. It's just a piece of meat. You know, like I could kind of do that, but like
Fish and
no. I can't. Like it's just not big on it. Not big on it.
I get it, but
So and I've tried duck. I've tried like other thing. I'm like, nah, I can't. Lamb even was like funny to me. Like I could do lamb from like a halal truck. Like, you know what I'm saying? When they're just cutting it from like the slab. I can't like, but the lamb chops, like the time I had it, just, I don't know. I felt like I was tasting the blood and the meat and it wasn't enjoyable like a steak. You know what I'm saying? Like it was different.
I'll give you credit because at least you like give it a shot.
I'll give it a shot. I'll always give it a shot. You know.
Yeah, so. Like that's commendable. Like these motherfuckers out here are like, I don't like that. It's like you've never even had it. You've never had it. How do you know you don't like it?
Yeah.
Just fucking try it. You don't like it. You don't like it. No big deal.
I'll try it though, because you never know. You'll be surprised or something. Like, you know what though? Like I remember back in the day, like I love chicken cutlets, like one of my favorite type of food, right? So I remember my dad made me one time, and I was like, like this tastes kind of funny. You know, like, and it wasn't a chicken cutlet. He gave me a red snapper, like, but made chicken cutlet. Like he breaded it, you know what I'm saying? Made it like he would a chicken cutlet, and it looked like a chicken cutlet. But when I ate it, I was able to tell the difference.
You're
I was like,
who you friend that?
You know, so I finished it. I ate it, but I was definitely able to tell. You know, it wasn't like that same enjoyable experience. You know, so
I get it.
Yeah. So I basically like, chicken, steak, pork. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so it's not really like I don't know, when it comes to like a lot of those like foreign type of foods or whatever. Like, I'll try it. Like I said, I always try it. But, like I had Thai food with my niece when I was visiting in Virginia, last year. And she was like, oh my God, let me bring you here. You're going to love it. And I think I had some pad Thai or something like that.
Thai.
And I didn't like it. Like, at least that one that I got, like it had some kind of like peanut, like flavor in it. And like the noodles, like, I did not like it, and she was like, "Oh my God, I'm sorry." I'm like, "It's okay." Like I'm just like, "Hey, it's fine. I'm not
that
exotic."
Thai food. That was if it's from Thai food from Virginia. That was possum.
Maybe, who knows? I was like, I probably should have ordered the fried duck or whatever. Probably could have ate that.
Drew's not wrong about that.
I want to like duck so bad, but every time I've had it, just fucking greasy and gamey.
Yeah, I can't eat.
Yeah, So like one time I had it at work and it was like that, Mike, real kind of like gamey, and I didn't like it. But that when I tried the pad thai and didn't like it, my niece's boyfriend ordered the duck, that fried duck, whatever that they had, and was glazed, and he gave me a piece of it, and I was like, okay, that's not bad. Like, it's not something I would normally eat, but when I tried it and tasted it, I'm like, okay, I could dig that. Like I could do that, so. So I guess it just depends on how it's prepared. Like I guess that's what it is.
That's a big part of it too.
Yeah.
And who's preparing it also.
Yeah.
There's so many variables, but I'll try any.
I will say that like if it's Thai food and it's duck, it's awesome. Any time I've ever had duck and I got it at a Thai restaurant, it was the most amazing thing.
Duck is tough to cook, like you said. It's very greasy. It's fatty. It's not an easy cook.
Greg T in the chat saying he loves rabbit, but I think I also had tried that like one time at work where somebody brought that, and the same thing, like the duck kind of gamey. I didn't like the texture, so I think some people were trying to say like, it tastes like chicken, and I'm like, nah, it doesn't taste like chicken. Really. Not to be.
Ever since I was a kid, we raised rabbits, and it definitely has its own taste.
Yeah, definitely.
I don't think it tastes anything like chicken.
No, it doesn't.
I like it though. I'll eat it.
Some rabbit. They're cute. They're supposed to be pets.
I don't like. Yeah. Well, that's what my dad always said. I got this little 6-year-old kid. He's like, all right, these are going to be food, so don't get attached to them. Tell a 6-year-old kid not to get to a little bunny. Fucking 2 fucking months later, he's got a tire iron fucking whacking him over the head. Here's how you tie a beat up and you fucking cut the throat. And I'm just fucking devastated.
Yeah, of course.
The next one. I'm like, no, I can't.
Yeah.
His name was James.
James.
I'm with Charlotte. I'll eat anything. Just depends on how hungry I am. My grandmother was from West Virginia and was raised during the Depression time. So if it could be killed, we ate it. Growing up, it was so crazy because I'd go visit my grandparents on the weekend, and it's the 80s. I'd go visit my grandparents on the weekend. They live on a farmette in the middle of nowhere. Pap's coming home with like fresh killed whatever, and grandma's making it. I've had bear. I've had squirrel. It's just, it's people say it's a custom, like you get accustomed to it. And I think it's more like you just eat what's there, sometimes.
Yeah. And that's so interesting too, like to hear you say that, because it's just showing like the different backgrounds, right? Like we all have, I'm a city kid, you know what I'm saying? So there's always that supermarket that's right there. You always have your canned goods. You always have your, your meat in the freezer aisle and stuff. Like it's never a problem. Like it's not you don't have to hunt for food, basically. You know what I'm saying? And that, so city people is almost like a foreign thing, and I think that's probably why I'm just like, I don't know, it's interesting though, like for people that hunt or do that and then and make that their dinner, it's like where your food is coming from, and it's like there's more put into it, so that's an interesting aspect to it too.
My grandfather was an avid hunter and fisherman, and he also was a forager, so there was a lot of like mushrooms and roughage and
oh no shit.
Yeah, like I would go through, I remember being really young and going up for walks through the woods with him, and he'd like cut off a piece of bark and hand it to me and be like, here, kid, chew on this. Or he'd pull a root out and brush it off on his pants and be like, here, kid, chew on that. You know what I mean?
That's great stuff to know, though. I mean, that's
yeah. I'm okay with a lot of that stuff. Like I know a lot of edible stuff in the woods. Stuff you can do with it, but like I don't know, mushrooms I don't fuck with.
No, to be completely honest though, this is why everybody's allergic to everything now.
So Greg T wants to know what glue that is real quick.
This is Bob Smith Industries Foam Cure.
Hold it under the camera.
Hold on.
When you get a second.
This is the one that's kind of empty, so like
it doesn't.
If I turn it upside down, it's not gonna. It's gonna take me a minute to get the glue back out.
Yeah. So that glue's pretty amazing. I've actually used it to glue fabric to foam. When I made like couches and stuff like that, and it completely holds it.
So, come on, focus.
Yep.
Focus.
Focus.
There you go.
There we go.
Foam cure.
Foam cure.
Mm-hmm.
So is that like a specific glue that works well with foam?
Yeah, it's. I'm pretty sure it's just made just for it.
Or
Yeah.
just for foam?
Yeah.
But it works for a lot of other things. Like I've glued wood together with it and fabric together and all kinds of stuff. The secret is to like give it a minute. Like you got to give it at least 30 seconds to cure once you rub. See how he's rubbing the glue around?
Okay.
Then he's going to separate it and he's going to let the oxygen hit it for just a minute and then put it back together and it'll form like a permanent bond.
Wow, that's interesting. Like, because
it works a lot like a bonding adhesive.
Yeah, it looks like contact cement or something.
Yeah, contact cement. Yeah. Yep.
Do you get that at the hobby shop or
You
like
can. I
Lowe's?
ordered it off of Amazon.
Amazon.
I order a lot of things off of Amazon or eBay, depending on the store on eBay. I don't usually go through regular, like just people who are selling stuff on eBay. I try to go through a store if I'm getting craft supplies.
You can see it's stringy, so like
it's pulling the other one.
Pulling the other piece.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
I gotta go check the Slutty Joes again.
Yes.
Sissy's trying though. She's doing a good job.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah.
See, so that's cool though. That's a cool technique because I never ever would have thought to like do anything like that. Like whenever doing like arts and crafts, fucking using like regular glue or whatever, you know, you just put that thing on there, you know, stick the pieces together, and you never think to kind of just lay it, let the glue sit, you know, or rub it, separate, and then put it back together. You know, like, that's cool.
I mean, it's another reason why I sanded these a little bit, just because it roughs it up a little bit, you know. It's like trying to get trying to match paint on a car or something like that, you know.
Yeah.
And I mean that's.
See, so you already see that coming together. Look, you know, boom. How many levels do you usually make the risers? 3, 4? Like.
We're just gonna do. I think like we're gonna do some raised centers here.
Oh, that's cool. That's a nice idea. See, that's so many ways you could do something like that too.
This one, I'll probably just put a magnet in it, and you know what I mean.
Nice.
Yeah.
Just be like,
oh, that's cool.
We'll glue these down, and then you get, you know, if you want to use it, you can. If not, it's there. You can even throw it on top of something.
Guys, unfortunately, I'm gonna have to bomb off. I'm having some kind of phone issue here. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Man.
Man.
I suck. I'm just a fucking terrible person.
Yeah, just completely horrible.
Anyway, it was a pleasure. I
Yes,
look
brother.
forward to next time we meet. Hopefully, I figure out what the fuck is going on.
All right,
Always
bro.
a pleasure,
Very
guys.
nice, man.
Have a good night,
good
brother.
seeing you, man.
Good to see you, dude.
See you,
Yeah,
Matt.
absolutely.
Later.
So that's about there. Yeah. Okay.
All right, that's pretty sweet. Though at first, I thought you were just gonna go like all like just 3 levels across straight up. So it's like it's almost if you wanted to place figures across like on each row, you know.
Yeah. So
But that's cool. Seeing.
another like good thing that you can do, like if you get something lined up where you want it, just like mark your center mark when you have them lined up, and then when you pull them apart, you still have that.
Oh, okay, nice.
I mean, you can line that back up. Just a silly little carpenter's trick, I guess. Wait for the.
Did you get anything off the Legion shop sale, Mike?
Legion shop sale.
Yeah, with Jeremy and Joe's.
No, I haven't bought anything off that. I'm trying to save right now.
Oh yeah.
It's not really actually this month I've done pretty well. Yeah, I know. It's almost a joke. So I was been collecting Transformers mostly, and then got into right about when Brontis was at BBTS. I started getting interested in Mythic Legions, and I pretty much dropped just about everything except for some cherry picking here and there. But now I'm starting to get back into Transformers again, so now I got competition with my allowance money. So it's like I really got to kind of choose what I want to get. And then the goddamn Siege line, those figures are pretty cool. So I got some of the Seekers and whatnot, and they're fun to fuck with. And like, god damn it.
I've never got into the Transformers that much.
That was when when I was a kid, we were kind of poor growing up. I had Optimus Prime with no fists after about a month because I lost him. My brother had Megatron, and we had a few other ones, but like all the other kids had them as we played with theirs and whatnot. But just, I don't know, just always I loved the cartoon and everything, and then just kind of got back into it later on. Probably 7 or 8 years ago, I started collecting again, and there's cool. I don't know if I'm overcompensating because now I can afford to buy them, so I'm buying shitloads of them. Or what Kim's like, how many of these gonna buy?
All of them.
Yeah. So the rule is
it was all $40.
Yeah. I won it in a contest.
Yeah. Oh man, those excuses only last so many times.
It was $40.
Yeah, they don't believe that anymore.
That's it. Yeah, that's cool, man. I mean, they're really nice. As far as the mainline stuff.
Yeah, they are.
It's pretty. The stuff is looking pretty good. So like I'm all in so far. Like I am like really trying to kind of pull back a little bit and be like, man, like don't get everything, but I'm enjoying everything for the most part. You know what I'm saying? So. But see, like they just dropped that what was it? That Shattered Glass, like Megatron, the pics of that. And then I was like, I'm like, all right, kind of, cool concept. Like I know, that has a lot of fans, but for me, I'm like, nah, I could skip that. That's something I'll skip. Even the blur, like I like the way the blur looks, and I was thinking about getting it, but then I'm like, nah, whatever. I already have that. It's essentially the same, Studio Series 86 blur. So I'm like, that's not like a lore or like a fiction that I'm really like attached to. You know what I'm saying? But cool. But it's a cool thing that they're doing it,
Yeah.
I'm like, I already got that Megatron, 3 molds. I got the Siege, I got the Netflix Siege version which to me has the much better paint, and then the Earthrise Megatron is essentially the same thing. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want a 4th mold.
I've got a collection of just Megatrons. I got quite a few.
I had picked up that Super Megatron one to the Generation Selects, which is like the retool of the Titans Return Galvatron. So it's like I think I'm good. And I think I saw some pictures of that. I don't know if it was on Dime Chalk or whatever, of the Star Convoy. From MMC. So I'm like, okay, it looks like that's gonna be released soon. Like I already ordered that from Hanny like a couple of months ago. So it's like once it's released, it's like just gotta wait. Yeah, it'll come once it's out. Can't wait for that.
Yeah, I'm back in the Transformers, of course. That mainline stuff has really, really brought me back in just because of how nice a lot of it is.
Yeah.
And I'm kind of doing the same, you know what I mean? These exclusives I'm not chasing after, the Shattered Glass this and the 18 billion repaints of Sideswipe
Yeah, there's a few of them, aren't there?
Yeah.
But
They have the
I'm really excited that I found the Vance Toys Thomas.
Nice.
Oh, cool.
So this came today, and yeah, it was pretty fucking awesome because it was $319 on their website, and then I putzed around for like, I don't know, maybe a week before I made my mind up whether I was going to buy it or not. Because of course, everywhere here it's like 400, 450, and I'm not buying it.
Yeah.
From anyone in the States here. And they've, I made my mind up, and I was like, fine, I'm just going to do it. I said, fuck it. And I bought it, and my PayPal went through, and they only charged me $270.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So I'm like, all right.
Was it maybe like a conversion thing? Like, no?
No.
Huh?
It was set to US dollars.
Pretty cool, man.
Well, do you remember what was the original retail? Wasn't too far away from that, if I remember correctly.
No, I think it was. I want to
250.
Like 250.
250 or something. I think is Sam, JD, not too bad. I was about to ask if you had to pay too much of a late tax on that, but that's not bad. 270.
Not bad at all, huh?
Yeah. Pretty sweet. Have you gotten a chance to mess with it yet, or no?
No, not yet.
Okay.
It's fucking solid, man. It's a heavy bot. I took them out of the fucking box.
I did open it up just because it sounded like it was rattling around in the box, and they had it packaged weird from the factory. I mean, it was sealed and everything, but it was just like one of the styrofoam pieces broke inside there, so he was kind of like just juggling around a little. And I just pulled him out and made sure nothing was fucking broken or floating around in the box, and put him back in. Everything was fine. So it's like, yeah, cool.
So hey, Drew, I got a question for you.
Okay.
When you painted this, did you paint the skull in front the same color as everything else?
No, I painted it metallic, and the other's bone color.
Okay. Yeah, I was just thinking it looks like it should be painted a different color.
Yeah, I just wanted to be different because it looks to me like it goes into the bone pieces, but I just want to be different. I painted it metal. I painted one. It was like a silver bolt gun metal, and then I painted another one. It's like a coppery color.
So now
I'll stew on that for a little bit.
Where's my other knife?
I just think the bone needed to be broken up right there.
Yeah.
Help break it up.
Well, I was going to paint just the tips. I'm using the Screaming Skull. That's usually what I use for the bone color. I was just going to do the horns and then go darker with a wash on the main
piece
part
that goes around it.
Yeah,
it'd be cool. Darker, then move into light as it goes to the points.
Yeah. Or we'll see. I'm the world's worst planner.
No, you're not.
I usually end up with pretty happy with what I got. So
yeah, I'm bad for sitting.
What's that?
I'm bad for sitting and thinking about something too much and overthinking it.
Yeah. I'll just sit here and stare at it, and it's like, fuck, what color should I do? And then I'll just walk away and come back later, and sooner or later I'll get an idea. I'm like, yeah, okay. I'm glad I didn't go with my first instinct. Usually my first instinct is what I go with, though.
Usually that's what you should stick with.
Yeah, yep, that's right. Did you see that BBTS had the Vance Toys Insecticons?
Oh, yeah.
On pre-order for probably 30 seconds. I check Facebook every once in a while. I'm at work just in case. and someone said, "Oh yeah, BBTS and Secondicons." I'm like, "Fuck!" Dropped everything. Fucking, I'm like 60 feet up in a lift. My partner's like, "What are you doing?" I said, "I got to check this really quick. Hold on."
Yeah. Did you get
And
them?
they're all sold out already.
Jesus.
The post was like 3 hours old, and I'm like, "Yeah, there's no fucking way they're still there."
Wow.
I don't need any, but I would get more.
Put Thomas in my chair.
We were talking about them.
I
I can see
pre-ordered
how it is.
the watcher from BBTS. I looked up and got that one.
Oh, nice.
Which one?
The Uatu, the watcher, Marvel Select.
Oh, yeah.
He went up on pre-order on BBTS for like a second, and I happened to get in on it.
Nice.
I don't even think if you look, even search for him now, he won't even come up on BBTS.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
That's crazy.
So I need you to taste test this.
Uh-oh. Is it slutty?
Tell me. What do I need to do to it if it's not?
Can we get that on camera real quick? Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
Oh, it's slutty. Look at it running.
Very slutty.
It's fucking slutty.
Good?
It's fucking good. That's good as fuck. It's nice and sweet.
Well, it's got a little tang to it too. It's not just sweet. Should could put a little bit of the old grumpies in there.
Oh, is that what you put in it?
Last time.
Grumpy old Mart.
Yeah. Should I put more in it?
Some old Crow's Revenge.
Can you see like there's like peppers in there and all kinds of see that?
Yeah.
Oh, that looks good.
Yeah.
I like pepper.
That looks good.
Hey, guess what? It is good.
Wow.
Sorry.
I like Sloppy Joe's.
Sloppy Joe's.
Yay!
Yeah.
Let's trademark that. So
What are you using to cut with, JD? It looks like a dental tool or something.
He's using the backside of a pick. So it's a curved pick, but he's using the curved side to dig the groove.
Yeah, but I might not use it.
A lot of the time we'll use like a ballpoint pen that doesn't have any ink anymore because it digs in and leaves like rounded edges.
Oh, like
even some of these paintbrushes are cut.
oh yeah.
Shit like that'll work too.
So it kind of tools it almost.
Yeah.
Like you're striking a mortar joint.
Yeah.
he wasn't kidding though about that other one he was using, looking like a dental tool. That's why people
This
don't like
here?
to go to the dentist. You know what I'm saying? That's what they use
This
to
is for
clean
HVAC.
gum.
It has I don't know if the pack thing's in here, but it has other attachments. What's in here? Nope.
Yeah, I hate going to the dentist. I always get that fucking speech.
Yeah.
So it's like a magnet on the backside, and then the top of it twists out.
Yeah, so like this screws
Oh, yeah.
apart. So it comes with a straight tool, and then there's this one, then there's one at like a 45, and then there's like it comes out at a 45 and then back at a 45.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. I don't know where the rest of the things are though. Wait, where's my paint thing? It might be in there. It's a little red pouch thing.
Yeah, that's like jammed back in there.
Mhm.
You know.
So how are you stylizing this thing, like maybe for like a mythic
Yeah.
shelf piece?
Yeah, we'll just do some simple stones.
Okay. That actually works for anything. Doesn't need to really be.
You know what else works? Look at that.
Budger.
The Ace tool.
Ace Milo's
Yeah.
Magic
Milo's
Spudger.
Yep.
Ace Milo's Magic Spudgers.
I got 2 of those right here. Those things are fucking handy as shit too.
Yep.
The nice part is with stones, you don't have to worry about making things perfect. So if they're not perfectly square or perfectly round, it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
I think it'd be better if they weren't.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It looks more natural that way.
Yeah.
I was something like when I started, I wanted to make them all perfect, and I had to get past that.
No.
Just freehand cutting some stones.
Why?
It's pretty cool though, like just to see the process and stuff
Yeah,
like
it
that.
is.
You know, like be like, okay, I'll buy a piece of foam and just start doing stuff like that and see how it looks and see how
Start
it
doodling.
you know, and just start digging in. You know.
The hard part is when you start trying to mark it and you're like, you're using like markers or something because they will bleed through the paint. So you got to be careful with what you're marking. Like if you feel more comfortable drawing on the foam, Sharpie will bleed through paint. And it sucks to find that out at like the last stages.
Yeah, it always comes through. Like if you're using, well, we'll say this: don't use colored markers. Just use black. Black doesn't come through for some reason.
And well, it's also easier to hide. Greg T wants to know if that's a smudge stick. No, it's called a spudger, and it's a tool used to help with transformers and a lot of toys that would have like small parts that you don't want to scratch or break.
Screwdriver end on that end with a little almost bottle opener looking thing, and then it's just like a squared off pencil tip on that end.
And it's just plastic.
It's just plastic, yeah.
Yeah. So instead of using your fingernails to scratch the shit out of the paint job while you're trying to pull a piece out, the nice soft plastic goes in there easy and helps.
Focus.
Come on, fucker.
Slowly. There we go.
I'm starting to get it. There we go. Getting better.
Boom. Yeah.
Is it?
Magic.
Magic.
Yes.
I always like the beginning stages of any dio pieces because it just looks like foam, you know, and so quickly it transforms into something else.
Yeah.
Probably sounds silly.
You're silly.
Sometimes.
Yeah. And it's probably like a pretty simple, easy, and cheap to kind of even just get into that, right? Like foam is inexpensive, right? It can't be that much money just to get a piece of foam.
I mean, it's like because everybody's trying to buy everything in the world at this point, the price of it has gone up.
Currently.
Just about all construction materials have gone up.
Yeah,
Yep.
it's just insulation foam. That's all it is.
Is that the 2x2 you got at Home Depot? Or
Not this one.
Yeah, like the 1 inch foam you can get in 2x2 squares. And then we usually get like the 3/4 inch stuff because it's a little easier to size. You know, it doesn't take as much space up, we'll say, in a diorama, you know, as opposed to 1 inch foam all the way around.
Paul gets foam from work, it looks like. I do too. I have a little stash in the garage of pieces that I've just picked up. There's so much. They just throw in the dumpster, you know, scraps. I'm like, fuck that.
Yeah.
I'll fucking take that shit home.
Do something with it.
Yeah. Practice at least.
Hey, sis, hand me that long, skinny piece that already looks like something.
Yeah, those.
Give me one of those.
Yeah, I didn't know, like, what how much foam can you get? Like what's kind of like the going rate for it as far as like volume? Like what do you usually buy? Like in as far as like amounts, and then like how much? Because I always thought, like, I figured it wasn't anything that would be like that expensive, so I figured you could get like a small piece, maybe the base of what JD was working with right there, and then just cut into it as practice.
The smallest pieces that you can get are 2x2 pieces.
They're, yeah, 2 foot by 2 foot.
Yeah, it's 2 foot by 2 foot, but it's 1 inch thick foam.
1 inch thick. Okay.
Yeah.
But the nice thing is, if you want to cut it smaller, if you cut it right, you can have scrap pieces that you can then cut into like pillars, like wooden pillars to add to stuff. You know, your scraps can be used for other things. So even if you need to cut it down, if it's a decent sized scrap, you don't have to dispose of it, which is usually pretty nice.
The biggest problem is deciding what to throw away.
Yeah.
You know, we got like cardboard boxes and trash bags and trash bins, and it's just full of chunks of foam that we haven't used, but it's kind of one of those things like, oh, we can use this stuff eventually.
No, Charlotte, this is a piece of foam. This is a piece of foam that he distressed to look like wood.
It's impressive, right? Because it fools you. Like, it basically fools you because of the markings. It does look like wood.
That's kind of the fun part. Like, that's what I mean. Like, it transforms really quickly. Once you get it cut to whatever dimension you want to use, it's like almost immediate that it starts to take shape and look like whatever it is that you're starting to, you're trying to make. That's why it's such a versatile thing to use to make dios with. Plus, it's lightweight. I mean,
super light.
Weighs nothing. Yep.
I handed somebody a picnic table that he made, and it's painted and it looks like wood. I'll have to go grab it real quick while I'm up around. But I hand it to people, and they expect it to have weight to it. So then when they have it in their hand, they're like, "Wait a minute, this is just foam." I'm like, "Yeah, dude, yeah." Good. And that's part of what makes it kind of fun is it's kind of like in disguise.
Yeah. It looks like it weighs 50 pounds. So Jose, I just looked up Home Depot for a 2-inch by 4 foot by 8 foot, which is the big sheet. It's $30.
$30. Okay.
So yeah, so it's not going to break the bank, but that's 2-inch. They're using 3/4.
Okay.
Let me see if I can find that.
Or 1 inch.
1 inch by 4 by 8 is $20.
Yeah.
Okay.
So not too bad.
Okay.
And 1 inch is what he's working with right now. So And this is cool because he just like trails the stone right over the edge.
Yeah. That looks so cool. Yeah, you're right. Just because like how fast, like it looks like how almost like what you're making it into. Looks really good. Like you see where you're going already. It's a good look.
It's even crazier because once you get everything cut out and you run a spudger or whatever in to deepen your grooves and round out the stones. And then you beat the stones up, which he'll show you in a few minutes, and chip them up a little bit. It starts to look even more real once you get texture added to it. Because you can leave them smooth if you want to, but they look more realistic when you damage the foam.
Yeah.
It's kind of crazy. I have to scoot back downstairs. I'll be right back.
Okay.
I'll grab that picnic table.
Yeah, grab that picnic table. Please. Pretty, please.
Yeah.
I'll be right back as well.
Yeah.
Everybody's leaving.
I'll be right back.
I've run everybody off.
No, you haven't.
Maybe next time, if you guys have me back, I'll rig up some where I can sit and paint.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, you're welcome back whenever you want.
Heck yeah. Definitely.
Trying to get a nice crew of people. So if somebody can't make it,
Yeah.
we got other people to either fill in or just be a regular.
Yeah. Well, Drew's in the chat every week too, so
Yeah.
that's cool. Oh man. I've got all this stuff to paint, but I got no inspiration at the moment.
Uh-oh.
Well, if I don't feel like painting, I don't paint.
Yeah.
Because then you'll mess up and you'll get mad. And
Yeah.
if I know I don't feel like painting, I don't even attempt it.
Yeah, it's a good rule of thumb.
Well, I want to do this skull with this body and make something kind of similar to the Krona.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure what colors I want to use. I really need to go down to Games Workshop and buy some more paints too. Do you use primarily Citadel, Drew, or do you use the Vallejo too, or both? Or
I use a little bit of both. I use the Citadel and the Army Painter. I like the Army Painter, and
Yeah,
I have a few of the Vallejo. But I go whatever color catches my eyes, what I get.
yeah, yeah.
Sometimes I go for a certain brand, but very rarely. I'll just kind of go in and be looking for a certain color, and then I'll pick 2 or 3 different brands, and then I'll pick the one I like.
Yeah.
But we get the hobby shop that's close to me usually carries the Vallejo and they don't carry the Army Painter. I have to order those, but they have a big Citadel section.
Nice.
And crap, what's the Gundam paint for Gundams? I don't know who does that.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, it's just
Gundam markers.
Gundam markers and stuff.
But they have a certain, it's a pot of paint. I'm not sure who makes it. It might be Vallejo that makes them. I'm not sure.
Oh. Huh.
I forgot what were the ones that I picked up. Forget the brand, but it's the one that I know a lot of people use, like to paint Gundams. I'm just forgetting the name of the brand of paint. And they're probably all dried out. I haven't opened them in years. Like this paint, like will it dry out? Like if you just leave it closed, or no? Or will it stay solid?
Well, it's a funny thing. The Citadel, I've had pots that I've had for 30 years that I still use.
Wow.
That I
Greg
bought.
says Tamiya. Does that sound right, Drew?
Oh, Tamiya, yeah, maybe.
Yeah, Tamiya.
That sounds. Yeah, it might be it too.
But yeah, I've got. Let's see, about 10 Citadel inks and about 15 pots of Citadel that I've had for about 30 years.
Wow.
Holy shit.
That I still use. I used one today.
The hell colors are those?
That's crazy.
All colors that are a month old and they're fucking dried up.
Well, it just depends on, like the white colors, white scar, and they'll dry out real quick.
Yeah, those are bad. You got to use a very clean brush too.
Yeah. Yeah, I bought those at a comic shop I think I bought the box set of the Citadels for like $12, and it had like 9 or 10 pots in it. But
that's a good deal.
Yeah, well, that was in early '80s.
Yeah, they're like $3.50, $4 now.
Yeah.
The washes are like, or the shades, they're like $10 almost.
Yeah, they're about $8 here. I'm thinking for the big pots. They have 2 different size pots. They have the big tall pots and then the shorter regular pots.
The Nolan oil.
Yeah.
which my tabletop has seen quite a bit of that.
Yeah.
Oh, gosh,
I was
yeah.
gonna say
Goddamn.
the ones that
Fucking shit.
ones
Yeah.
that get spilled quite often.
Yeah.
I usually put it in the middle of this, so just in case it does spill, it's like halfway kind of contained. But
Somebody showed me on I don't know if it was a video I watched on YouTube, but you can take the top of a spray can and turn it over.
yeah,
and
yeah,
put a little ring in it. They put it in that,
yeah.
and that's a good idea.
I saw that
That'd work.
exact video.
Nice little
Oops, that's not the right
trick.
It might have, was it JD that showed us that?
I don't
No,
think so.
no, okay. I'll
Yeah,
watch the video.
it's-
I'll watch.
It
Oh,
fits
yeah.
perfectly in there.
Yeah.
It might have been Matt actually.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
now that I
was,
think about
I was
it.
thinking it might have been on one of your shows once.
Yeah, it might have been Matt because he's been painting and all that kind of stuff probably just as long as any of us. Doing his miniatures, whatnot. Sorry,
I haven't painted a mini in a while.
no.
Yeah, me too.
I painted a 1/18 scale head not long ago from Von Burt, but that's about the smallest I've painted in a long time.
Yeah, it's pretty small.
What? Yeah, what's 1/18 scale, huh?
Yeah, it's I guess it'd be the 3 3/4.
Is it for the boss fight ones or what?
Yeah, it was
cool.
that size. Yeah, Von Burke has some of his heads are 1/18 scale that he offers.
Oh shit! I didn't know that. Huh. Okay.
Balthazar Gold, one of my favorite colors.
Yeah, it's mine too. If I'm going to use gold, that's more than likely what I'm going to use.
Yeah.
That or Retributor armor.
Yeah, that's another good one. I really like those coppery gold colors.
Yeah, it's got more of a red tint to them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if you want to bring out the red tint, you can go over it with the Rackham Flesh shade. That really brings it out.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, give that a shot.
Yeah, it makes it look really cool.
That's one thing I've got to get into is painting flesh color. I've got a whole bunch of dwarf heads, and I haven't even painted any of them yet.
Yeah, I've got a lot of dwarf heads that are mine that I've not painted yet. But I've got a lot coming in from Jeremy and Joe for Legion Shop. I'm going to be painting those.
No, I
That's
went on
fucking
when
awesome
when they opened it to check it out, but I didn't buy anything.
I bought a few things off of there. I got one of the like the stained glass windows that they had
Oh, nice.
from Vincent Garma. Those are pretty cool.
Chris is making some stained glass stuff too. It looks like Pinkerton
Who?
Crashbox.
Oh yeah. He's going with they've made a thing with my action figure customs, that cannon that they're making.
Yeah.
Looks really
yeah.
good. I like that. Hopefully it won't be as expensive as the 3D printed one that it was before.
Oh yeah.
Because I wanted that real bad. I just didn't have the extra money at the time to get it.
Yeah. Stupid money.
They should just give it to us.
Yeah, they should
Yeah,
just
right.
give 'em away.
Just give us, man. Yep. At least we can get the things we want. Again, it's like that allowance Mike was talking about. You know, you gotta just be able to pick and choose. Sometimes sucks.
I've been playing catch up for fucking years too. It's
Oh, dude.
some months I'm like cutting it really close. I'm like, ooh. But I started selling stuff on eBay, and did okay with that for a while and supplementing my Mythic Legions addiction. And then they moved over to a different pay system. And I'm
Yeah,
like, I'm out. Fuck you
I've
guys.
not sold anything on eBay since they've changed.
Yeah. Because they want to go through your bank, and I'm like, no, I like having a buffer between my money.
Yeah, I don't like them having access to my bank account.
Yeah.
No.
And then I watched a bunch of videos on it before, just checking it out, and people are like, yeah, if you have, because you don't get paid right away, you get paid whenever they,
Oh, they hold your money now?
Yeah, the customer will send the money to eBay, and then eBay will send it to your bank, but it's only when your bank hours are open. So if it's like Friday when they buy it, and your bank isn't open Saturday, you have to wait till Monday to get it.
Oh,
and then there'll be like a whole bunch. If there's some kind of beef with one of your orders, they'll hold the whole everything that you have on. This is according to the videos that I've watched too.
Man.
But it's like, it just seems like a big bunch of bullshit. And then I talked to a rep about it, and like, oh yeah, that's great. You don't have to pay the fees for PayPal. I'm like, that's fucking chicken shit compared to what you guys are fucking charging.
Yeah.
And I said, no, what's
say,
this federal bullshit? And they go, oh yeah, we're taxing everything now, and so you're gonna have to report all your earnings. I'm like, this is private sales. This ain't, fuck you. I ain't doing this.
Yeah, no, I can do
Not
that.
usually up and down like this.
No, you're really not.
I'm not really that comfortable with it.
All right.
Yeah.
Kato's Collection Reviews. Hey, welcome.
I'm gonna go get something and show you guys here real quick.
Heck yeah.
Did Matt leave? Can I?
Yeah, Matt had to go.
I'll be right back.
Cool.
Bye, Matt.
Yeah, he had to get up for work.
Early, yeah. More night owls and. So, final.
Mm-hmm. Oh my god. It's even sluttier.
Nice.
Wow. It's really sweet. I like it a lot.
Is it too sweet?
Does it have heat to it? Like
yeah, it's got a little kick.
Nice.
And it gets you like back here.
Get you here. Get you right here. Like
Yeah.
A1. Anybody remember that commercial?
I do.
Get you here. Get you right here.
So I brought the picnic table.
Do you ever eat that with any like type of rice or anything, like white rice or
what? Picnic tables?
No, the chili. The Slutty Joe.
Slutty Joe's. It's usually something that gets put on like a bun with some cheese or something.
Yeah.
It's like a loose sandwich kind of deal. Sloppy Joes are the same. Like it's kind of that kind of thing.
Yeah.
I did make chili
yesterday. Look, you're doing it yourself, okay?
Look,
you got to sit in the same room as me.
There's no beans in this. I figured you ate chicken for lunch. I wasn't going to make chicken for dinner, so I'm trying to even things out a little bit. Because we usually eat nothing but chicken.
Yep. Just depends on how you make it, right? Yep.
So this is the picnic table I was talking about.
Ouch.
That looks cool. Wow, that looks cool. The ROC carving in it. And the cabal overall.
Yeah, when you showed that before is when I learned how to use the technique for the wood from that. I've used it a few times.
Oh yeah.
And they use the what was it? Like a brush, the plastic brush.
Yeah. And that's what this will eventually look like. So that plastic brush just made all those lines in that foam look like wood.
I don't know if you'll be able to see it, this or not. I'm going to make a dwarven, like, beast handler type figure.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, and I got a dog. I don't know if you can see it.
Oh, nice. The Mezco one.
No, it's
Let me,
let's see what company it is. It's a Japanese.
Oh,
The-
that's
The JXK.
yeah. They do like the
Oh, let me see. Ooh, this is kind of weird.
That's cool. Oh, he's cute.
That's awesome.
But I'm going to make him for a dwarf with a dwarf.
Yeah.
Giant.
Yeah, he's a good size. He's about
bulldog.
He'll be about the waist high to a dwarf. He's about that tall.
No kidding.
That's awesome.
So
That's
yeah, he's
so
pretty
great.
solid too.
Cool. Yeah, Greg T just put a bunch of information about the whole eBay thing. It's just a crock of shit to me. I'm done with them.
Yeah, I don't. I've rarely bought anything off of eBay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, same here.
I
So
don't think the federal government needs to tax your shit on there.
No,
Can-
I mean
can I
it's like
show you guys some finished stonework?
Oh yeah, that's beautiful.
yeah, you're gonna have to show us how to do that one.
hold on, let's look. Wow, that
Yeah.
looks
That's fucking
amazing.
awesome.
And then on the other side, it's got
All
wood.
the frame and structure.
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
even inside it's in the hole. It's all done.
I like the little bits of green they have on there too. It looks like moss or something.
Yeah, we gotta add
The actual moss to it.
actual moss.
So normally we'll paint it green and then put the moss where the green is.
Oh, gotcha.
It just accentuates it a little bit.
Gives it some depth. It's kind of
Yeah.
cool. Yeah. That brush is right over there.
Hmm?
Under your foam. That one.
Oh,
Yeah. That's the brush.
whoops.
That's the brush for the wood. It's just a plastic.
Yeah.
A nylon brush. Yeah.
Whoa. Gonna have to.
That finished piece looked really good.
And I got the 1/18 scale head that I painted.
Oh, that's
Yeah, that's
badass.
Well, if I can sit him still long enough.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it looks great.
Wow,
Yeah,
dude.
Yeah, it's nice.
He's tiny.
It's tiny.
Yeah, Wes. That wall was from the dungeon dio. Yeah. Hold on, guys. I'm gonna mute this.
Anyway, Drew, I think I was talking about eBay because I was selling stuff to supplement my overly high credit card bills so I could
yeah.
actually pay them and not get in trouble by the wife. That was what the moral of
yeah.
that whole story.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But there's like Marvel Legends figures I had like duplicates of that were going for ridiculous money. I'm like, may as well fucking let go of that. I don't need two of those.
Oh, is there like I'm reading some stuff that Greg's saying in the chat? Is there some eBay mess going on with selling things?
It's just they
Yeah.
changed their way of selling. They don't
Oh.
use PayPal anymore. They have a deal where they manage all the money and they go right to your bank account. And I don't like that. And I think a lot of other people don't like it either.
And you got
I
to
mean,
file
that-
it on your taxes too.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that's the thing that I hate the most about it is you got to
Yeah.
file taxes now.
Yeah, forget
But
that.
is that through like even if you make like one sale? Because I thought initially, I think if you wanted to sell on Amazon, it was like you had to reach a certain threshold of sales before they would send you a form that you
Well-
had to submit.
Greg is saying starting next year, if you have money transactions over $600, you'll be sent a 1099 now.
Okay,
It used to
600.
be a $20,000 threshold.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
put in with the stimulus bill.
$600 for, yeah, that's kind of low. Yeah, I thought it was like a few thousand. I didn't know it was 20,000.
Yeah,
That
you
seems
Yeah.
can
that
get
seems
into that.
seems pretty high. Like that's pretty good before being able to earn that before having to report it.
Oh.
I think for Amazon it was something like $2,000 or like 200 sales or something like that. Something, I don't know.
So
But-
Greg is saying it's more than eBay, it's everything. Now you have to save all your receipts to prove your cost basis. Paul says, "Yep, I'm done with eBay. Each state differs, Jose."
Okay. Yeah. I haven't sold on eBay like in a while. Like I used to do it a lot more before. But it's just I just didn't want to really deal with the hassle of the post office, and
Yeah,
even though
I
I
know.
don't have to anymore. Like I got my own scale, like and I could just drop it off. But I still haven't really dipped my toes back into that eBay game. And now with all
Shipping
these
is
changes,
expensive.
it's like it is. It can be. Yeah, it can be.
And then you get people wanting to buy stuff and they're like, "Oh, damn, your shipping's expensive," And it's like, well, it's because it fucking costs fucking a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What if I just sell my stuff to my friends?
Yeah.
hmm
I'm sorry. I
Well,
know.
that's from now on. I'm gonna sell on Shameless or word of mouth or whatever.
Yeah, it's just the thing about eBay is just having almost like that worldwide reach.
Yeah.
Well, there's no protection for the seller either. All they have to do is say not as advertised, even if
Yep.
it's brand new, mint and sealed
And then you're
box,
fucked.
and you have to fucking give them their money back.
Oh
I got into
gosh.
a big battle one time with somebody over that. And
Wow.
fucking lost.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
that's terrible.
Yep.
I don't feel comfortable doing that to somebody. Like I bought a handmade bread box for a friend for a gift, and when it arrived, it was like being shipped from, where was it?
Like Norway or
Something. And when it finally arrived, and it took a long time to get here because of COVID and everything, it was like the glue had separated from the bottom edge and it needed a little bit of repair. And I just wanted to tell them about it. And she was like, "Oh man, I mean, is there anything I can do? Do you want me to make a whole nother one and ship it?" And I'm like, "No, like it's coming the whole way from overseas. I don't know if I feel comfortable about, having somebody put all their hard work into something and just, I don't know, it just doesn't make me comfortable." And then send me a whole free one. I'm like, I'm good. I'm all right. What am I gonna do with it? The people I gave it to for a gift, they were gonna fix it. They were like, "Oh, we'll just fix it. It's not a big deal. We love it. Blah blah blah." And then, what was I gonna do with a whole nother one? Sell it? I don't need it. I have my own. Crazy.
Yeah.
You're right, Paul. It's bullshit.
I like
All that
Paul.
eBay crap.
Yeah, that sucks to hear about those issues. Like it seemed like it used to be kind of like a pain before, but I've heard some people advocate for it too. Like not as far as like the payment options and stuff, but just the ease of use, taking the picture, just straight upload. It kind of automatically sort of picks the, like almost like the genre of like what you're selling, like electronics or, books or whatever, like, and things like that, like super easy compared to before, so.
Yeah. And that
Well,
was
before they
go ahead.
before they did this big change, I was having, I had pretty good luck. I mean, I would take lots of pictures and I was very transparent with what I was selling. And I think my prices were, fairly good. And I only had like 2 issues out of probably 60 or 70 sales, which is pretty good. I think those odds are pretty good.
Yeah.
But the issues I had were pretty terrible. I think there were people trying to scam me.
Yeah, and that sucks to have to run into those people because I think, for the most part, if somebody, buys an item from you, it's because they want it. And, like if you're sending them a solid item, because they're a solid person,
they're gonna be happy with the purchase and be that
Yeah.
guy to give you the good feedback, you know. And but of course, you know, there's always that percentage out there
Always.
that's
Yeah.
like gonna try to take you. So that sucks, you know. Sucks.
Well,
Yeah.
I had a guy buy a statue, and I packed this thing with so much packing tape and bubble wrap, there was no way it was, you know, it was bulletproof. And when he got it, he took a picture. The head was fucking off, and if you pick it up by the head, it was very delicate. So I think that's what happened. And he goes, "Could I get a partial refund?" You know, and I'm like, "Dude, that fucking thing wasn't broken when I fucking sent it."
Man.
I said, "If you pick it up by the head, you know, no, it's okay." So I ended up giving him a little bit, and then he wanted more after that. And I'm like, "No, dude, we agreed on this." And it was turned into a big fuck fest. Then another person wanted to keep the item and fucking get reimbursed. I'm like, no.
Yeah, no.
So now you're just chipping up corners, right?
Yep.
Like stone, just in the stones around the step area where.
Yeah, just randomly here and there. Corners and
So not really anywhere where it would like affect the figure you're trying to stand on it.
no, I mean it's their feet are big enough that it's not really gonna
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll span the whole. It'll span the whole.
span.
Man, I can totally talk today.
Yeah,
Doing great.
it's Slutty Joe's. Oh my.
Oh, why is Asia going off? What happened?
Wasn't me.
I didn't do it.
I was here the whole time, making slutty joes, being a good kid.
It's people in the hallway. That's what it is.
Mm.
I'm on the ground floor, and my door's right in front of the lobby door. So when people come in being kind of loud, she never really barks like that. But when they're like rowdy, that's when she's like, "Yo, what the fuck?" She starts to bark.
Yo, shut your face.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
did you see that? This is what happens in this room. I'm sitting there minding my own business, trying to work on stuff, and all of a sudden stuff just wings by my head.
Incoming.
here's some foam for your face.
Hazard on the job site, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
It's amazing
Yeah,
how
make
they
sure
can
you're
sculpt
wearing your
some of these
goggles.
things. You can't even get a paintbrush in there.
Wait, what? You can. What about paintbrush?
Oh, I said it's amazing how they can sculpt these things, but you still can't get a goddamn paintbrush in some spot.
Oh, yeah. I'll run into that problem too when I'm doing the base coat on this.
So Paul sent me pictures of his throne that he wants to share with everybody.
Nice.
That's good.
I sent them to the chat. Jose, can you pull them up and share them with everyone?
Sure.
Brian usually does that.
Yeah, no problem. Let me bring
Thank
it
you.
up. Let's see. Oh yeah, that's pretty cool looking. Let's share this. Share screen.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
The
yeah, that's
throne.
fucking badass. I saw that when you posted it.
Yeah, that's really nice.
Yeah, that looks really cool.
I love those branches.
Yep. That's
That's a great idea.
he taught me something.
Yeah. Yep. This is what happens when
So
everybody shares.
Yep.
Great work on the stone too.
Yeah, that looks really good.
That looks super cool.
I need a malleus. Toy-Con.
How many pictures were there? 4? Was that it?
Just the 4, yeah.
Okay. I didn't want to keep hitting, and just in case there's something I shouldn't be sharing.
No, I don't think so. I don't think there's. I mean,
Okay.
Awesome. That's some awesome work, man.
Yeah, that's
Not
awesome.
many shows.
Oh, let me go back.
I sent
Yeah.
a couple of pictures too.
oh, you did?
Yeah.
To the chat?
Yes.
Cool.
And what I finished them today.
Tyler says, "Where's the gravy? Worst cooking show ever," in his best comic book guy voice.
Oh,
Can you do
Where's-
that?
worst cooking show ever.
There you go. There you go.
The gravy was in that bowl they ate.
Yeah,
it's in
Tyler.
Slutty Joe's.
It's in the
Tyler,
Slutty Joe's,
I
bro.
made Slutty Joe's. We just gotta put them in bread. Look at that. Slutty Joe.
Yeah, there's
Fucking slut.
Yeah, there's peppers in there, all kinds of good stuff. It's just small because you know what happens when kids notice stuff?
Ouch.
They don't eat it. Did you just cut yourself?
Nope.
Okay. That happens once in a while on the shelf gravies.
Nice.
So you send some more pictures, Drew?
Yeah, I sent a couple to the chat, or not the chat, but Shelf Gravy
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
on
Okay.
Facebook.
Cool.
Ooh.
Oh, there was a couple more there. Let me share those. Let me share these up.
I just sent 2.
Yeah.
Tyler wants to know what the difference is between sloppy and slutty. Wow.
Oh, that's cool.
Dude, I like, I'm dead serious when I say, like, between you and Paul
And Dave.
and Dave,
That's fucking
this
cool.
is your show. You guys come run this business. Seriously.
That looks amazing.
That's fucking
Yeah.
awesome, man.
Yeah, I just do that on a Torian body just to be different. But
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking
I like it.
dope. Fucking 4 eyes.
Wow.
That's a Von Berg scope?
yeah, that's the Von Berg werewolf, I think he calls it.
I'm going to have to look at getting that.
Tyler says, "What's the difference between sloppy and slutty?" And then he says, "About $5."
Yeah, I mean, that sounds about right.
Yeah, those are really good.
Thanks.
Yeah, those are great, Drew.
Wow.
Good shit.
So what's next after you pick all this stuff out?
I'm putting some random cracks and
It's not brick time?
Those eyes look
yeah.
fucking amazing. That's probably the thing I suck at the most is eyes.
Yeah, I used yellow ink. And then I'm not sure what the yellow wash for the Citadel name is, but I use that over top of that.
Nice.
And then the black
Like the-
pupils.
The glaze? The yellow glaze?
It's a shade paint.
Oh, okay.
I'm not sure. It's the yellow. I'm not sure what I think it's called Cassandora yellow, maybe.
That's pretty awesome.
I
Yeah.
put that over the yellow ink.
So are those the last 2 that you did?
Yeah, those are the ones I finished today.
Nice.
Those are for, I'm not sure what his name is. I can't remember. It's a commission. There's so many.
I mean, that's a good problem to have.
Right. Right.
I'm pretty sure it's Mike Wells.
Not quite.
No.
Can send him right over.
So at this point, after he chips out some chunks, he's gonna take the X-Acto knife and just run cracks through the stones just to give them a little age, I guess you could say.
To beat them up a little. Did Jose fall asleep? Oh no, he stepped out for a minute.
No, I'm here.
Oh. We weren't sure if you were still there or not. Can you make JD big
I'm
real
sorry.
quick?
Oh yeah, I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. I was
Okay.
just gonna let him show the cracks he was cutting. That's all.
Bam. Oh yeah, that looks good. That looks really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that looks pretty good.
Yeah,
I like it.
the realism that it adds is wow. That's top notch.
But wait,
There's more.
There's
more.
more.
Next.
See these little guys?
Oh.
Chunks of concrete.
Are those real rocks?
Yeah,
Yep.
these are real rocks.
Oh.
Real rocks. Real rocks.
We're just gonna
I've seen people do that with tinfoil balls before.
tinfoil. There's all kinds of different ways.
Sometimes
to do
we
this.
even use like rough cut bricks, depending on what they're trying to do. By the way, Paul says that's some sweet crack you got there.
Sweet crap. Thanks. Thanks, pal.
It's nice just to find like some small rocks that you can use to roll over though, because then you don't have to. I mean, foil breaks down over time, or you lose it. It's really lightweight, and just having a couple of rocks in a drawer really helps.
Oh, that's what you were talking about, like beating it up. Oh man, yeah,
Oh, look at that.
yeah. That's
Okay.
So just
It's
change the texture.
the texture. Yeah, yeah. Holy shit! Like that adds so much.
Yeah.
So
So roll it on.
roll it, rolling.
Sometimes it gets really crazy in here too, because it's like if he busts out the bricks, if it's a big piece, and I'm on the other side of the table because we have like a big workspace, a big table we work on, one on each side, and he'll be over here just like hammering the brick into the phone, depending on how hard you
Beating
want
the
to
crap
give it.
out of it.
Yeah. I mean, sometimes you want it really beat up, you want to make it look like it's got that much age on it. And I'd really just need to shut up. I'm making it sound worse and worse every word I say.
Nah. Just hammering it in there,
Yep. Beating it up.
making it slutty.
That's terrible.
So I prefer using like the little stones like this to roll over, but it makes them easier, especially if you have something that is kind of like pointy. You can get into these sort of crevices with a little more ease. That's smaller areas.
It's kind of cool too because you can go dig around in your yard for some rocks or your driveway or sidewalk near where you work or something.
That's where these came from, actually. These were taken from the sidewalk at the shop because it's just falling apart.
It's nothing like some good rocks. I'm trying here, guys.
Trying.
And it's like it's super important to get over the edges and the corners too, because like you're gonna forget to get that pointed edge. And if you roll the rocks down over it, you don't even have to worry about sanding it down real far or trimming it up at all. The rock will damage it enough that it'll smooth it. It'll make it smooth and it'll look just fine. I mean, like we were saying earlier, you want it to look damaged, you want it to look imperfect. So
Yeah.
Do you guys prefer the rocks over the aluminum foil?
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I do. I mean, you get the same sort of effect, I guess.
It's just a little. I think you have a little more control because you know the texture that you're messing with. It's not a guessing game, especially stuff like this where it's pieces of concrete that have smaller stones in it. You're actually in control of where you're pressing. With some of the smaller stones, you get some more depth, so you can actually press those stones in specifically.
See, this has like
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like stuff like that really helps. You know, like
So you can make a little more dense and stuff.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. Nice. Dense with texture in them too, because the rock is jagged.
Right. Right.
Yeah. Chip a little bit more off there.
Yeah. So the fun part is now, if you look at even the edges, you can see just all this damage that gave it a ton of texture.
Yeah, that's fucking cool.
So now the fun part's going to be priming it black. So it's going to get completely primed all the way around, bottom, back. Even if you're not going to see it, it's still going to get primed completely. And getting all that primer down in each and every crevasse and little cutout. But all that texture as you layer the paint over the black is going to pull out some amazing colors and stuff.
Good night, KJ.
Good night, KJ.
Hi, dude. So, I didn't get that one. I didn't. That's the other part. It's like maintaining edges that you have gotten and haven't. Yeah. Yeah. So,
Do we want to?
yeah. So, what we'll probably do is leave the rest of this for the next show, and then we'll give it away.
Oh, sweet.
So what we'll do is I'll have it primed and ready for the next show, and then JD can show you all of his little tricks and how he gets all of the texture and the paint layering, and maybe he'll even throw in some mossy stuff
Yeah, we'll
and
do
some
all
dirt and
Dirt and leaves and
really dress it up.
Nice.
That's great.
Yeah, that looks incredible though. Like especially to do that, like in the time of the show and stuff like that. I mean, that looks freaking amazing. Wow. Hey, are you still gonna try to do the magnet thing on the front?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
With
yeah.
the other piece? All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, so I guess I'll install that
Before next show.
yeah, before the next show. That way it's like already done. I'll just use my Dremel and use I have a special bit that I use for my magnets because I use the smaller magnets, and I'll just use my Dremel to drill those holes, glue them in, and then it'll just.
Does the process take long?
No, it'll just
takes a minute for the
takes-
glue to dry.
Yeah.
Just show it. I think that'd be
Okay.
pretty cool to kind of see. I'd never really seen that, like how people like embed the magnets in the
With the
in
magnet
foam for
thing?
that.
Sure.
Yeah.
It doesn't take long.
Magnets are over there.
Where? In the. I know where my stuff's organized on the other side of the table. I don't always know where everything's organized on this side of the table, even though I tried to help him organize it once.
Yeah.
Everybody moves stuff where they like it, you know, that's how it is.
Yeah. Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, it's pretty neat.
No, I didn't mean you had to do that now. Like I thought you said next show.
I heard you, Jose.
I know-
You're like, now, motherfucker,
Well-
do it now.
It has to. They have to be in for priming. So if I'm
Oh.
going to prime it before the next show, he's got to have them in anyway.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So he won't be able to show how he does it on next show. So he'll have to do it now if he's going to show.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, no problem.
that's all right. So, I use these. You can get them at Home Depot.
Magnet source 40 pack. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What are they, like little like discs and stuff?
Yeah. So these are like the what? 0.5 inch diameter.
Good night, Paul.
Good night, Paul. Can't
Good
wait
night,
to see
Paul.
what you're. I already saw a sneak peek of what he's going to show next show. What he's
Oh,
working on. It
yeah.
looks awesome. I'm excited for everybody to see it. It's pretty badass.
So we will need 4 of these.
Yeah. 4.
4.
Should have done it like the Count up Sesame Street.
Ah.
There you go. Do you want me to send it to the chat so everybody can see it, Paul? It's up to you. It's your thing. I don't want to show it if you don't want me to. He's excited, I think.
Yeah.
I want it.
It's pretty amazing.
All right. So, before we get that thing up there, I'm gonna do this. So,
Okay, I sent it to the
Oh,
chat,
man.
the show chat,
Okay. All right.
and
Let me bring it back up.
it's gonna change a lot. He said from where it's at right now. So
So we'll get a quick sneak peek then.
mark it with a marker where you're gonna put them.
yeah,
Oh, yeah.
So I always mark it. You know what I mean? Where I want them to connect. This is also my reference point as to like where I'm drilling the hole. So you can also do this. You can draw your line coming up, draw your center line. I know where all that shit's at, so I don't
You can
usually do
trace
it.
out the size of the magnet if you really need to
Yeah.
make it easier for
But-
yourself.
I use these grinder heads, and they're just slightly smaller than the magnet. So
I'm gonna turn the mic off while he
Yeah.
does this because it's a little loud.
Okay. So I see what he's doing though. Like just drilling like right in where he marked. Boom.
That's a good idea.
So you're basically just drilling in the indentations where the
Yeah.
magnet's gonna go. Okay.
Yep. Do that. Focus.
Focus. There you go.
You can kind of see. There's a little nipple in there.
Little melted,
Little melty nipple.
melted nipple.
Little sweaty nipple in there.
That's it. Gotta put that shit on everything now. Okay, and yeah, so where he marked it on the underboard, boom, there.
And there it is. That's where the
Nice.
magnets will go. And just make sure they're glued in so that they're not
Ripping nipples.
opposite.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he's got to rip the nipples out.
Got to
Got
remove
the, opposing
them.
sides matching each other.
Ouch.
Nipple removal.
It's gotta hurt. It's gotta
Yeah.
hurt.
I would think so.
So
It would hurt me anyway.
So you get the glue up all up in there.
mm-hmm.
Uh-oh.
There we go.
Expose it to
Give
the
that
air
one.
for a minute.
Excuse me.
Are the magnet? So that looks like a little bit like of a longer like magnet. So is that supposed to like stick out of the?
That's
the
four
No,
of them.
that's 4 of them stuck together.
Oh, okay.
Hi, New Frack. How you doing?
Fabio.
Oh, okay. I see. Oh, nice.
Greg
Nice.
wants to know if that glue is better than hot glue,
Yes.
especially if you give it that minute to cure. Like, just let it get the oxygen to it. Once you have it spread all over the area you want it stuck, it's a serious bond.
James Bond.
James Bond.
Serious James Bond.
007 glue.
Yeah. So, and I mean, when you put it together, you can feel the I guess tension,
The magnetism.
the magnetism. Well, no, you can feel like the tackiness from the glue along the
Absolutely.
edges.
Treat it like rubber cement. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, good rule of thumb here is you want to glue the opposite side, right?
Yeah. Don't screw
So-
that up.
I always stick it,
That would be me.
Here.
I'd fuck that up totally.
and then
Ain't working.
flip it over.
He's pushing it away. What the fuck,
It's
stupid
happened
magnet?
once or twice. I mean, that's how you learn, man.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Especially because sometimes you kind of lose yourself in it, and you're just like,
Man.
shit, what was I doing?
It's like 3 a.m. You've been messing with diodes since like 10.
That's something I'd totally do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of just get a little fog brained and don't pay attention.
Give that one a little longer, so there's a little bit more glue in there.
Shout out to everybody watching us on the live feed, hanging out with us
Yeah,
late
no doubt.
night.
Yeah.
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 Thanks, everybody.
Thanks, everybody.
Thanks, everybody.
There it goes.
Yeah. I'm excited for Slutty Joe's. I'll tell you that much.
It's gonna be a good time.
Yeah.
With some melted cheese on that and a nice. I got the Hawaiian buns. You know what I mean?
Oh.
See, you're talking about that. I'm like, I don't usually eat at this time, but I'm about to just go in my fridge and pull out. I got some leftover pizza there, like a meat slice. So it's got pepperoni and sausage and bacon and
No.
ground beef on it. It's good. It's good. So,
That one's not coming back out of there.
Looks like Toy Mafia is out too. Good night, man.
Good
night,
dude.
guys.
Later, dude. But
So now,
so this will probably it might fall apart, but
Haha, nice. Yeah, that's so cool. That's
There it
awesome.
is.
Science over there.
Yeah.
Nice, man.
Science.
And then, you know, a good rule of thumb when you're pulling magnets apart. Well, that's still going to do it. Yeah, see that one's not
The
gonna,
glue's not
it's
cured
not
yet.
dry.
Oh,
yet.
okay, yeah, you gotta kind of let
Gotta-
it sit for a
But
bit.
yeah, it's good to like either slide them apart.
Oh, he's still here.
Oh, good.
Cool.
Yeah. So we'll let those cure, and I'll prime everything black over the next, week and let it dry so that we don't have any of that concern. Because if you do it right away and you don't let the glue dry, or don't let the paint dry, it'll bleed through. It'll make a mess. And you want it like everything in those cracks. You want as dry as possible. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, nice.
That's pretty awesome, JD.
Yeah, it is.
Pretty awesome.
And
You could probably ban that out in half the time if you were trying to film it too.
Hmm.
I don't know. I think we did pretty good.
Yeah.
So let's see here. We are just about 15 inches, like 15 and a third, 15 and a quarter. With the front of this on, we're at 11 and 3/4. So
it'll still fit. It'll fit the detoff.
actually, you know what? I'll probably have to cut edges off of this.
Did you do it too wide? I was curious if it was.
13 and 7/8. Yeah, so I'll have to cut an inch off either side.
That's okay.
That's not a big deal.
Not bad. Not bad.
No, it's just a brick here and a brick.
Well, great work, man. Great work.
Yeah.
Oh, and real quick, just to show off what Paul sent to Chan.
Oh yeah,
You
yeah.
can show this piece real quick. That looks freaking awesome. Look at that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. That's cool.
Trying to see
Like
if I
a
can
giant
blow it
slab.
up or anything.
Can you
Could've-
zoom in at all?
Yeah, that's pretty nice.
Yeah. Did you say that was laser cut, Paul?
Yeah.
That's pretty awesome.
He's been sending me pictures of the progress here in the last.
Oh, those are laser printed onto the
It's
stone.
it's cut.
The the design, the logo.
He said, "Yeah."
Yeah. So it's kind of burnt in, right?
That looks so cool.
That's fucking badass.
Great job, man. Nice. Sweet.
Yeah,
I love seeing what everybody's
Very
working
cool.
on.
Yeah, where you at, Mike? Where you at with your piece, real quick?
So I got the bones base coat, and I got some of the copper on the metal parts.
Yeah.
Nice.
It
Nice.
took a long time to paint, just lots of nooks and crannies and whatnot.
Yeah.
It's gonna take a minute.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so fun!
Pretty
Wow.
cool, though.
Yeah.
It's
Awesome.
fun to paint these.
Nice.
cool.
Yeah, I guess that's.
Yeah.
How'd you make out?
Yeah. How'd you make out, Jose? Did you do all right? Did you?
Oh yeah, I'm good. I had a few of these. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna sleep very, very good tonight. This is about the time I'm usually getting to bed. So, yeah, man, I had a great time tonight with you guys. This is pretty awesome. I know I'm not usually here with you live, and stuff, but I check in and I'm watching every now and again and seeing what you guys are working on. So, just nice to be here with you guys in person and and having a drink and chilling. It's cool. Nice way to spend a Wednesday evening.
Right.
Hell yeah.
Get bridge that gap at the middle of the week.
Yeah.
Drew,
Yep.
did you have a good time? Did you have a good time, Drew?
Yes, I did.
Good.
Yeah,
Awesome.
and big shout out to Drew too. First time being on the podcast video show, so that's
High
pretty
five,
cool,
buddy.
man.
High five. High
Yep.
five.
Awesome.
Hell yeah. Thank you everyone for tuning in, and thank you everyone for being here. I guess we can say our good boy, or our
Good.
goodbye. Where are you at? And we'll continue this next time.
Drew, do you want to go first? You want to tell everybody where they can find you if they want to find you?
On Facebook and in a cabal, and I have my own Facebook page for my customs. It's D Grubs Customs.
D Grubs Customs.
D Grubs Customs. Cool. I'll check that out.
If you don't already follow them, you need to be.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
So,
Mr. Mike, where can we find you?
Here every other Wednesday, Monday and Tuesday in the chat on Into the Realm and Breaking the Mold, respectively, and Mike Wells on Facebook. And that's about it.
sweet. Jose.
What's up, guys? Harry can BX all over social media. ETR and BTM Mondays and Tuesdays, respectively, like Mike said. And Verbally Challenged on all audio platforms. Thanks for having me tonight, guys. Awesome.
Thanks for being here.
problem.
Definitely.
How about you?
How about me?
How about you?
Chandra Cooper on Facebook, Pocket Wookie on Instagram, and Xbox Live if anybody's looking. Monday nights on Enter the Realm, chatting it up with all the guys. Mr. Jose is on there with me. It's a good time. We have a blast. If you don't watch, you should, because it's crazy.
Toy news.
Toy news.
Yes.
Toy news. And antics. Here with you guys on Wednesdays, every other Wednesday. And then on Thursday nights, Total Package Podcast with the ladies, doing our crazy thing at 8:30 every Thursday. Talking about God knows what. I mean, I don't even know.
Penises, vaginas.
Food a lot of the time. Favorite beverages. It's just a bunch of girls talking about a bunch of silly stuff. Feel free to tune in. It's on the Total Package Podcast YouTube channel. And you can find me on Thursday nights. And you can find me eating some Slutty Joes in a minute because I finished what I started tonight. Where can we find you?
You can find me, JD Brocious, in Facebook groups. You can find me Pigment Surgery on Instagram and Xbox Live. And of course here, ShelfGravy. Tuesday nights on Breaking the Mold, and the opposing Wednesdays on Figga Bangin'.
Nice.
Figga banging.
Figga Bangin'.
All right.
Figga Bangin'.
Figga banging.
2 weeks from now, you guys are gonna see this stonework come to life. So
we'll get this puppy all painted up the next time and add in the details, and then we'll do
a giveaway.
Nice.
That'll be a nice one.
I can't wait. I gotta come back for that one. Gotta come back. We gotta finish what we started here.
Yeah.
Sure.
Hell yeah.
Awesome.
And I guess with that, we'll see you guys next time.
All right.
Thanks, everybody.
Later, guys.
Later, folks.
Thanks again, Drew.
You're welcome.
Yeah, Drew,
Thanks for having me.
Bye.
Hell yeah. Anytime.